Welcome to Lesson 4-6, Partial Products Multiplication. Today we're going to use two things we know, expanded form and partitioned rectangles. And we're going to use those to learn partial products multiplication. Let's notice and wonder. First, what am I solving? 4 times 816. 816 in expanded form, 800 plus 10 plus 6. So if I decompose 816 by using expanded form, I've made my multiplication easier in this partitioned rectangle. 4 times 800, 4 times 10, and 4 times 6. Here I partitioned my rectangle and I decomposed my big number to make my multiplication easier to solve. And now I'm adding each of these separate areas to get my total. So this is what we've already learned, how to multiply bigger numbers by partitioning the rectangle. But what's over here? Is this any different? Looks familiar. This strategy is partial products. So, partial products is like partitioning the rectangle without having to draw the rectangle. 7 times 453. Decompose 453 by using expanded form. 400 plus 50 plus 3. I partitioned my rectangle to show how I decomposed my number. Now all I need to do is my 7 times 400. Remember, use your basic fact. 7 times 4 is 28. We're multiplying 4 hundreds, so our answer is 28 hundreds. Okay, we have our 7 times 50 and our 7 times 3, and then we add our 3 partial products. They're just inside a rectangle. And here is our final product. Now, for doing partial products multiplication, you're doing the same thing. So here we have 7 times 400. We need to know our place value. And when we did 7 times 400, we get 2800. Then we did 7 times 50. 7 times 50, 350. Then we did 7 times 3. 7 times 3, 21. And we add these partial products. Personally, I think you should start in the ones place and do 7 times 3 first. That would put 21 at the top. And then you would do 7 times 50. And then you would do 7 times 400. That's to get you ready for traditional multiplication, which you can use to solve problems if you know traditional multiplication, but you do also need to understand how to partition a rectangle and use partial products. Okay, one more time. Let's look at the strategies for doing 4 times 816. Here I take my rectangle. I need to do 4 times 816 to get the area inside the rectangle. I am decomposing 816 to make the problem easier. I'm using expanded form. 800 plus 10 plus 6 is 816 in expanded form. Now I'm multiplying to get each section of my rectangle, and then I'm adding to get my final product for the whole rectangle. Remember all the skills we've learned so far? 4 times 800. Take your basic fact. 4 times 8 equals 32. We're multiplying by 8 hundreds, so my answer is 32 hundreds. For partial products, we're doing the same thing. We're just not drawing the rectangle. I suggest starting with the ones place. 4 times 6 is 24. Also, while you get used to this strategy, I would label what my multiplication factors were next to my partial product so that I don't lose my place. Now I'll move to my tens place, and I'm going to multiply my 4 by 10. 4 times 10 is 40. And then I'm going to multiply my hundreds place, remembering my place value. Here I'm multiplying 4 times 800. 4 times 800. These are my partial products. Here's my final product. It is really the same strategy as partitioning a rectangle. You just don't have to draw the rectangle. We'll be using both strategies in class tomorrow. See you then.